Welcome back, everybody. It's time for some more Mass Effect. Now, just a little heads up, today's video is going to be long. It's roughly 3-ish hours. We are going to go to Noveria and continue on with our quest. We got to go settle some scores. I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't know if I would put it that way either. I just know that, well, if you've played the game, then you know what's going to happen. But for those of you who've never played the game, I don't want to ruin it. So just keep an eye out because this is very important in the development of our relationship with Liara. And yes, we are going to romance the beautiful Blueberry. For those of you who have asked, that is going to happen. This mission, well, it takes the cake on how we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and get started because, again, long video. We want to make sure that we get this all squared away. And, yeah. Might cry. Just saying.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it.
Okay, so we've got to go chart our way to Noveria.
Approach Control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Gotta love Joker. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Joker, see what he's got on his mind. Actually, we're gonna come back to that. Do need to talk to everybody, but we'll get there. We have to take Liara with us because it's Venezia.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay. Awesome. Let's go see who we can piss off on Noveria. I love Joker's antics and all the things he has to say about, well, everything. You know, honestly, because the surface temperature is -1 degree Celsius, I really hope they keep it warmer inside these buildings.
That's far enough.
Okay. Thanks. I guess I'll go home now.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
And who the fuck are you?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
And I'm Spectre. You don't need to know any more than that.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Bitch, please. I got news for you.
We can let them do this, Commander.
Negative. We are not. We're gonna keep our guns.
Let's not start a fight.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I really want to take blonde bitch tits over there and throw her through an airlock. Ooh, a Hanar urinal.
Weapons protectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Well, I need to talk to her.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Well, I need directions because that's where I'm going. Now
Could you
know.
tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
I'm a Spectre. I don't need clearance, but sure. Let me talk to Ananias.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
And I'd like to know why you need so many damn guards.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna break some hearts.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd
No, they
need an
can't.
sorry lawyer to see the case through.
No, they won't. I'm a Spectre. That's kind of the thing. Alright. See you later.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
I'm not worried about you, sweetie. I promise.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Step one done. And let's go find this asshole of a Solarian administrator.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Okay. Our friendly administrative staff. I think that depends on who you run into first. It's snowing. Excuse me. Damn, you got down here fast, girl.
How can I help you?
Okay. Tell me about the lab.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
That's a lot. So let's talk about these corps.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Synthetic Insights? Okay.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Gotcha. That would explain a lot on the security. Alright, Binary Helix.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Okay, Elanus Risk Control?
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Right. Well, where's Analeas?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
So it's interesting that they use this basically frostbitten, blizzard-burdened planet as a sanctuary. But it's not, because it limits how many people will land on the planet. On the list.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
Wow. Dick. What a dick.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Huh. That's, fun.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Okay, so let's talk about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
And what about the matriarch?
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Cargo. What kind of cargo did she bring with her?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Well, define this personal escort, because if it's guess, I need to know.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
And you didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
So, did she say why she's here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Well, I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Figure it out. Hello, I'm a Mako.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't play ball, I'm sure someone else here will.
Not wrong, Caden. You're not wrong.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
You are a douchebag, Annaleas.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Oh, yes. Yes, I can.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleas.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you more about this. Who's Lorik Keen?
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Annaleas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Okay. So let's go find us a Turian, shall we? This is a really big place. Those are rocks. I just like the fact that they're rocks. Later. Maybe later. We'll think about it.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Well, I got a lot of things to talk about here. So.
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
Well, Annaleas won't let us leave.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
Okay.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
And they just let the commandos in?
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Okay. So, is it just odd to see a matriarch taking up representation?
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
I'm sure.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
So do young females, honey. So do young females.
Do you know why Benezia's here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant peak 15.
Alright, let's see what else we can talk about.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
And you are Lord Keen, right?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not?
I am.
What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I need to get my ass to peak 15.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Annaleas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Well then, isn't that, quite the coinkydink?
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Annaleas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Annaleas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Okay, so what about? Yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot to unpack here.
Why didn't Annaleas cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
Okay. And the source of this?
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Alright, well, I am also intrigued.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Why in the wine?
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Okay. So, bitch tits? Oh, tell me bitch tits is there. Please tell me bitch tits is there.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
No promises. Come on, friends. We have some assholes to take care of. Sounds like quite the commotion out there, so I'm kind of listening. Look at that. Seems like we have some people just kind of standing around. Alright, everybody, helms on.
Freeze! Han Shan security. This office is sealed.
Oh, cute. Kane let me in.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Yeah, and you are here illegally, so there's that.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analaeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Fair. And honestly, having a Varen up your ass is just a bad idea. get out of here, and I won't have to kill you. Aiden, move. Caden, move your head. Yes, I killed the guy by shooting him in the foot. Okay. Download the evidence from Lorg's computer. Excellent. Oh, it is blonde bitch tits. Nice.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
And I don't think you are either.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Being a cop doesn't give you the right to break the law yourself. You accepted bribe money.
Yep, pretty much. I'm with Caden on this one.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Rip you to pieces.
Oh my god, having two biotics on your team at one time is awesome. Like, I don't even care. Caden's throwing chairs. Maybe tables. I'm not sure yet. Alright, where are you, you little fucker? Come here. Bitch. Alright, let's head back to the hotel. And bitch tits is dead, so I can't throw her out of Mirlock, but did get to shoot her.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Oh, it must have been bugs. I mean, thugs. Bugs.
It's
What?
probably Analaeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Why's everybody gotta have a drink with me? I mean, I don't mind it if they're buying. But dude.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
This is, well, nice for being a warehouse.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
And why is IA here? IA, Internal Affairs. Why are you guys here?
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analaeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Okay. You can't do this by yourself?
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I mean, doubt it, but you could try. Let's talk about your job.
You work for Analaeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analaeus' guilt in one package.
Okay. I mean, he is a Solarian, so that makes sense.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
Okay. But I still need a pass to the garage.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Seems we'd help more people if we did as she asks.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Okay. More about Venezia.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
And what was in those crates?
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Okay. Alright. You said something about a containment breach. Let's talk more about that.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
Okay. What if that doesn't happen?
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
Got it. So, do you know any more than that?
That doesn't tell me much. That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
No idea what just happened there. Alright, how do I get there?
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Perfect. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Oh, yeah. But I need to ask you to do something.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Eneleus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Let's, play into the Turian love thing.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Eneleus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Eneleus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Nice. See if we can find her and let her know that Lork said he would testify. Almost there.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Yep, I convinced him.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I
Not
guess
all
some
that
of you
bad.
can be alright.
And I thought you'd be happier. But here we are.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I
Appreciate
have
it.
an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Perfect.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Yeah, I have a pass.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Ah, fuck. Well, let's
Guess
go
we know
shoot
what the
some shit.
matriarch had in the crates.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Oh, I defended myself.
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, Venezia packed them in the shipping containers she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Oh, yeah. But how many do you think?
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Well, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, let's drive a Mako. don't know what's better, the fact they think they can destroy it, or the fact that they keep trying and keep failing. You are ugly. This bitch. And it's down. There we go. I think looking at the map here is driving through the ice and the snow. Yeah, we got some more shit up here. Oh, there you are. Looks like the rest of them are behind the door, so let's go shoot some shit. There's like got a Krogan, how cute.
C-15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get main power back.
Yeah. But you have Digital Geth, and then you have Medium Geth, and then you have Juggernauts.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Damn it, Caden.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
I have no idea. Well, I actually do know what they are, but... But, because people don't like spoilers, I'll be quiet. Kind of fell out of the ceiling like the xenomorph from Alien.
A backup power system, Commander. Must be for the station mainframe.
The damage is not extensive. It could be repaired.
Okay, good to know.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Okay, see if we can get this thing working. BI core appears inoperational. You can attempt to manually reconfigure the data banks or use Omnigel to repair the damaged systems. Okay.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Sure. But are you the VI?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Spectre Shepard.
Commander Shepard, I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
Cool. Where's the matriarch?
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Alright, damage report.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the main reactor, let's ask about that.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
I mean, you know, you could always freeze them out. Just saying.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Alright, what landlines are we talking about here?
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
Ejected? Okay.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Alrighty then. So what else we got here?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Okay. Last log. Or, let's see. Bugs.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
I still need to know more about these bugs. Okay. Logs.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
That's a lot. Like, that's a lot.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Okay, so you're shut down. Let's talk about that.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
So, they knock you off. Got it.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I seriously hate it when they jam my...
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Bitch, get out the way. That's fun.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay.
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
Let's see what we can do here. It wasn't
User alert.
cut.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Anyway, it wasn't cut as much as it was just not together. Alright, let's do it. Another elevator.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Jumped because that was a big ass bug. It was just kind of there. Alright, Mira. Help me fix this shit.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
That is not helpful.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Alright, let's go find this switch, I guess. Ooh, it's cold out here. Check everywhere because those things can just, you know, literally drop out of the sky. Alright. Repairs on Peak 15 are done. Let's take that tram. Follow Benezia. A restaurant? Okay. Looks like... Oh, that's the trams.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
That's cool. Gonna do it anyway.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Well, oh look, a Solarian. Yep, I'm gonna step over him.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... We can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Okay. More about these loose contaminants. What are they?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
And I activate this how?
How do I activate the fail-safe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
Okay. So how do we fix it?
What would it take to get the decon fail-safes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Okay. So, we just...
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Well, it's a Rift Station. What's going on?
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Well, that's good. I think.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
You think?
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
So is this like a super flu or what?
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
I'll take what you got.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Okay.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
Not that we need to irradiate anything, but, you know.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay, let's do this. There's Liara, she's just like... fallout in here. Well, let's take this tram and see if we can get somewhere now.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay, I think we're here. And because this is going to be such a long video, no codex at the end, just so you guys know.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Hey, no worries. Can they do that, though?
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
I'm a Spectre.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Okay, well, you did well. Some of your staff is still alive.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do with that.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs.
If you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Thanks. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about the matriarch.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Alright, let's talk about these bugs from the lab.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
True. More words.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
No, I get you. But I'm going down there. Let's talk more about this facility.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Do you need weapons? Like, do you need somebody here to protect you?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
And yet you survive somehow.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this.
I mean,
what impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Okay. And what do they do here?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
That's fair.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
A Volus. Okay.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
You are a horrible captain.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Alrighty. Thank you for the information.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Caden, next time I'm shooting you in the fucking head. That's a nice ass. Yeah, I just did that.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
Not a problem.
I'll do whatever I can.
How don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
And they got all kinds of species down here. Okay.
Hang on. I know you'd have a cure by now. What do you want?
Dude. My bad.
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
Okay. Are these people sick? Let's see, what else do we have here?
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Yeah, but I could help you. A lot.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
Okay, yeah, I fixed that.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I need more help than that.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Yeah, no, I can't.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
So is it still dangerous in there?
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Well, I can, I have boobs.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How can we help?
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Alright, tell me more about your team.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralos' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
And your job?
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Sala, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Perfect. Thank you for the info.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
There's still a lot to do here. We still got at least another hour before we're done with this episode.
Something you need?
Yes. I want to help.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
And yet you didn't decontaminate me, so it's not contagious. It's fine.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Oh, that's fair. I agree with that.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Thank you.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
lot of hallways in this facility. Okay. Right, the Volus is who we need to talk to for this, so.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean the bugs?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
Yeah, we were told about it, so tell us what you know about the aliens.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Yeah. How did they get here?
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
Yeah. I feel bad for you now. Tell me more about the Rachni.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
You think? Tell me about your
I heard
survival.
you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces.
Yeah.
Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
So your PTSD is real. So help me beat them out.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Alright, what about Matriarch Benezia?
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Alright. Thank you for the helpful but limited information.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
You're not part of the crew.
And I'm here to make a cure for your bullshit.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
I'm already on point. I don't need help. I've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Okay. Guess we're gonna start mixing.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
What the hell?
Yeah, where's the guard? You killed him, didn't you?
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
That's one way to do it. Oh, and we dropped a crate on her, so there's that. Kind of can't get to the door if that. Wow.
They came out of there.
The guest did?
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
Okay. Can I get into maintenance?
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Excellent, thank you.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
We'll head back to Dr. Cohen.
Is that the cure? You did it?
Yeah, but an Asari tapped me.
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess.
Saren the Spectre.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
All right, I need to get into maintenance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Yeah, I was happy to help with that.
That's what I'm here for. Forget about it.
I need to administer this. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Okay. Unfortunately, in this one, there isn't a lot of chit-chat in the elevators like there are at the other games. That they went splat. Okay. Well, there she is. Let's go have a talk.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation, to shape a life turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Deanna Troy, I fucking love you. That's not why Liara's here.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
Get back to Liara.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
And I'm frozen. Fuck. I shoot things that walk.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I need more information on Saren.
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You...
Come on.
You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
And why should I believe you?
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So, you're going to attack us again?
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
And where did he acquire such a ship?
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first, I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How do you lose a whole relay? What?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
And so you're here for that?
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Oh, gotcha. Spiders found a big jump post. Got it.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
And Saren's plan?
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
And it seems you regret this now.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Okay, Kate, seriously, the next time you just step in my way, I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Stay here with us. Come on now.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can... No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Yes, I am going to talk to Liara about all this eventually. Kill the commando.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
And you're controlling the Asari?
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
Okay. What is wrong with those ones?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until he's 16 won't be sane.
True. So, if you're sure about this, I'll go kill your kids. That sounds so wrong in bad context.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Commander, those tanks on her enclosure, they're acid. Strong enough to dissolve any living creature. They must have installed them for a reason.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Let's take a look here. And exactly how are we going to do this? So what about your survival?
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Okay, yep. Just tell me about your plans if I release you.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Well, I'm not going to kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew?
Yes.
We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
So those sounds, yeah. We should really take her with us and give her proper burial. The game won't let us just pick her up though, so. Alrighty, let's see if we can get out of here.
Are you here to secure the situation?
Are you okay? Good, bro?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
And you let them loose?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Yeah, and they hatched it, and that egg was like museum worthy and shit. Like, what the fuck?
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army.
Again.
But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
And they didn't need a mate for this?
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Well, they're not exactly obedient to people giving commands.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Okay. Yeah. You fucked up.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Neutron... what?
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Wow, bro. I mean, I told her I would kill her kids, but...
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Chimera the start.
Well, I don't think they like that. Alrighty, let's see if we can do this.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Okie dokie. Tell me about the Rachni.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Then estimate it. Seriously.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Report.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Okay. Then let's initiate it.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Yeah, I have the code.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Cool. 2 minutes. I'm out. We gotta go. not sound friendly. I say, let's get out of here.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Yeah, not so fast. We got things to talk about.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Fucking chill out, Ashley. Jesus.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Yeah, shh. Shh. Stop talking.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done?
Yes.
How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
They won't. I promise, they won't.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
I need some sleep. Alright, let's go check on Liara. We'll make sure she's okay. I mean, we just did kill her mother and left her in a big pile of goo. You know what? Scratch that. I just looked at my time and I am at 3 hours, right at 3 hours. So we're going to go to bed and we're going to call it a game. So next week when we come back, we're going to go talk to everybody, check in with Liara, make sure she's cool. Pretty sure I got all the right buttons there for everything I needed to say so that she's, you know, not wanting to throw us on a ceiling and make us spin around in circles until we puke. So that works. All right, Noveria is done. The Rachni have been freed. That will be very helpful later on in later missions. So I'm Angel. This is Gaming with Angels. Thanks for watching, everyone.
I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in